This is what a low middle class neighborhood looks like in Rio de Janeiro. People hear a lot about the favelas, which are slums, which are of course a level under this one. There are quite a few intermediary levels between, the classes in Brazil. There's the upper class, the upper middle class, and there's a very well off middle class that is not upper but is very well off. Then there's a struggling middle class, a low middle class, and so on. So this is like a low middle class neighborhood. People sort of like put together their own homes. Most of them don't pay taxes. These areas were generally just invaded in the past, decades ago, and then little by little people started building their own houses. So there are places here that have been here for like 50 years, but most of them have been here just for the last 10 or 20 years or even less. And the architecture reflects the different economic periods. People start making money, they make another piece of their home, and they enlarge it a little bit, and then they stop it, and then it takes years until they can do it again. So once they do it again, it's from different materials, and sometimes like a different member of the house is building it, so it looks different, etc. So it's a patchwork of construction, basically. As for danger, what's interesting is that most houses all over Brazil look like fortresses with lots of fences, electric fences. And here, and you see up there in the hill, that would be a favela with drug lords and stuff. But here, they don't protect themselves much because I guess it's sort of a local understanding that, people who steal, some of them who may even live around here, but most up there in the hills, they won't steal in the neighborhood. There's also this consciousness that people here don't have money, don't have lots of stuff, have an improvised life. So it would be really, even more evil to commit crimes in this neighborhood. So see, it's all improvised and needing a lot of work, but it won't ever be done because people here are making, the minimum wage. Over there in the hill, someone wrote, "Read the Bible," which also shows a little bit of the culture. In the past decades, before the 1990s, these lower class neighborhoods were mostly the religion that was, the most around here was African-based religions like Umbanda, Candomblé. But since the 90s, late 90s in special, they've been taken over by the Pentecostal evangelicals. So that's why you see the Read the Bible sign up there, and also, lots of drug lords were really fearful of God's paradoxes of life.